Okay, I will accept the truth and come out in the open. I am starting to have some fun watching the Trump legal team meltdown. Yesterday, Trump's elite legal strike force that promised millions of Americans that they will overturn the results fired Sidney Powell. Just in case you are not aware who she is, please watch this following clip.
This is stunning, heartbreaking, infuriating, and the most unpatriotic acts I can even imagine for people in this country to have participated in any way, shape, or form. And I want the American public to know right now that we will not be intimidated. American patriots are fed up with the corruption from the local level to the highest level of our government, and we are going to take this country back. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to back down. We are going to clean this mess up now. President Trump won by a landslide. We are going to prove it, and we are going to reclaim the United States of America for the people who vote for freedom.
And that was Sidney Powell, who promised us that she will get the country back for the people who voted for freedom and she will clean up the mess. But why did the Trump campaign clean her up? They released a small but sweet statement of her departure that read, Sidney Powell is practicing law on her own. She is not a member of the Trump legal team. She is not a lawyer for the president in his personal capacity. They could not have fired her for talking about voting software, manipulating the votes, and switching votes from Biden to Trump. Trump himself has promoted that conspiracy theory. It can be because she was talking about things that can never be proven in the court. That is what his entire legal team does. They say there is widespread fraud and they have so much evidence, but they go into the courtrooms and repeatedly tell the judge that this is not a fraud case. Lead attorney Rudy Giuliani himself told a Pennsylvania court that the case he appeared for is not a fraud case. So, lack of evidence cannot be the reason why she got fired. Her back and forth with Tucker Carlson could not be the reason. Tucker ripped into her in one of his episodes this week for not providing him with evidence. But I am not sure if he asked for evidence to Giuliani. But Tucker can be the reason because Powell was not fired after the back and forth with Tucker. The right wing media raised in unison to attack Tucker and support Sidney Powell. Then what happened? This happened. Sidney Powell started accusing Republicans of plotting against Trump and helping Biden win. We have no idea how many Republican and Democratic candidates in any state across the country paid to have the system rigged to work for them, said Sidney Powell. She went on Newsmax and said that she had evidence that would blow up the results in Georgia. She also suggested that Governor Brian Kemp, a Republican, will be charged due to her findings, and the blowback was swift. To insinuate that Republican and Democratic candidates paid to throw off this election, I think is absolutely outrageous, and I do take offense to that. To have that accusation just offhandedly thrown out there just to confuse our voters across the United States, I think is absolutely wrong. And that was Senator Johnny Ernst. Well, Johnny Ernst is kind of taking the entire Trump legal team to task for the voter fraud nonsense. She made the comment public, but it is a given that a ton of Republicans would have pushed Trump to get rid of Sidney Powell because it was just getting too much. But that also raises another question. If they still have so much leeway with Trump, does that mean most of these Republicans were okay with accusing Democrats stealing the election? So it's okay as long as you do it to the other side, but not okay if you use the same attack point on yourself? Okay, Senator Johnny Ernst had no problem since November 3rd when Trump went on and on about election fraud. But the moment Sidney Powell flipped the switch and added Republicans into the mix, she finally found the voice to speak out. Very nice, Republicans, very nice. Just remember this next time someone like Ted Cruz or anyone in this current GOP says, oh, the Constitution is more important than my life, there will be a collective laugh in the entire country. And I will leave you with this. CNBC just ran an article with the following title: Trump fears Giuliani and other lawyers in Biden vote challenge are fools that are making him look bad. Yeah, give them the evidence, Trump. They cannot walk into the court and lie their way to the verdict. That only gives them an orange jumpsuit. Did you really think all the billion-dollar law firms ran away because people harassed them? No. They ran away because they knew all the cases will be tossed out. As of today, your score reads 1 win to 35 losses in the courts. Why would they stake their billion-dollar reputation on cases that are bound to lose? Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. It will help the channel grow.